Hey guys, Troy here from GuitarVoodoo.com. I have been MIA for the last little while, and mostly just because I've been really busy over at GuitarVoodoo.com. We've had a couple of instructors that have been out on tour, and so I've kind of been picking up a lot of their students while they've been gone. But everything should be back to normal now, so I should be able to get out some videos more regularly here on YouTube for you guys. And thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it. It's awesome. So a few months back, I did really quickly the theme song from the movie Up, and I have received a few requests from people to go into a little more detail on kind of the stuff that's going on. I even have a guy that wrote and wants to perform this for his anniversary, which I figured was a very noble cause. So hopefully this gives you enough time to get that done. So once more, this song is a waltz. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So every chord that we're doing, your thumb is on 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Thumb is playing the bass note of whatever chord we're playing. And then we have our index and middle fingers playing on 2 and 3. So if we're playing, this chord, we have this kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that is happening automatic. Okay, that has to be, you have to really have that movement down. It has to be on autopilot. And this is just kind of the comp, right? It's the background music to the melody that's going on. And so wherever we're putting this, you really need to have it nailed in. That those are the, that's kind of the feel of it. And then everything that the melody plays is going to be with our ring finger. And so that's where it kind of gets hard. The 1, 2, 3 with these 3 fingers really isn't too difficult. It's that your ring finger kind of has to have a mind of its own and playing in between that rhythm and voicing the melody. So there's 3 chords that we're going to play. A major, and because of where the melody is going to land, we're going to have variations on A major. We're going to have A major 7th, A major, we're going to have A6, but all the same thing. Then we're going to play a B7, and because of the melody, it's going to kind of come out like a B9, and then we're going to have E7, and that's it. So, the chords really aren't that complicated. What I want to do now is go in a little closer and show you exactly what the voicings of the chords that we'll be doing are. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And sorry about the green screen, by the way. It's for a project that we're working on. Anyway, so the first chord that we're going to do is A major, but it's not, it's not that. So how we're going to voice this is you want to picture playing your normal D major chord, all right? And instead of using this 3-finger kind of approach, bar the bottom 3 strings and put your middle finger on that D. And so you have this. So it's just the same thing, just chorded differently. And instead of having D in the bass, we're going to put the major 3rd. So we're going to put F sharp in the bass, and this is basically D major over the 3rd. So D major over F sharp. And we have like a little bar chord here. So if we're going to move this all the way up now to where we have A as our root instead of the D, then this is the first chord, and this is A major, and we are going to play this open 5th string, the open A in the bass, and this is where we start. From here, we're going to go to this shape, and this is an A6, and you can picture this shape kind of like if you were playing a D7 down here, this classic D7 sound. Well, just put that starting with the 2nd string on the 7th fret. Then we have that same shape right there. And you can play it like this, but the thing is we want our index finger available to voice some melody notes. So we're going to play it with our pinky, middle, and ring fingers. And so again, we have A in the bass here. So we start here. Down. And then we're going to that B7. Now the B7 is really just barring the whole 7th fret here of the guitar and putting your middle finger on the 3rd right here. So that's going to be the 8th fret of the 3rd string. And then it's just playing that. From here we're going to go to E7, voiced this E7. So we have E, we have the 5th in there. The E is barring all the strings. And we're going to have our 5th with our ring finger and the 3rd down here with our pinky. So we're there, just for one little bar there, 3 counts. And then we're going to move to E7 again, but we just need a different voicing of this E7 in order to compensate for the melody that's happening. So we're just going to come down and do this famous just little cowboy 7th chord shape, which is, we have E in the bass, the 3rd, the flat 7, and the 5th. So let's just play through just the 1, 2, 3s, no melody needed here. So we're starting with this shape. Here it goes. Switching it to the A6 here. Going to that B7, to the E7, to the other E7, okay, and resolves to A. So now the tricky part is including the melody with our ring finger. So our first melody line is, and so that starts on 1. So we have the melody going. And that's our A major 7th because we're lifting off the root. We'll go back again. And then we have that note, 5th string. Our first string, 5th fret, and then just bring it back here so we have a just normal A major shape. Flat the 5, and then we're going to this B7, but our melody needs us to play here on the 9th fret of the 1st string, so this C sharp here, which is making this a B9. Going to that E7, E7, and that will resolve back into this. So you want to figure out what that melody is. I'll play just the melody, just so you can hear the notes, and those are the notes that your ring finger is going to be playing over what we've already kind of covered with the background waltz feel of those chords. So here's the melody, nice and slow. for this last part, we're here on this E7. So I just hit the, the open A. Now go to the E. Again. And this little E7 shape here will take us back to Alright, I hope that helps. It's kind of hard to put it into one video here on YouTube. Over at GuitarVoodoo.com we could really break it down and do section by section, take a little more time with it. But that's basically it for the theme song for Up. Let me know if that helps, and feel free to request stuff and tell me what you guys wanna learn, and I can make some material for you guys. Thanks a lot, and I will see you next time.